Glitzy Jerry. So today's video is going to be about BB creams. BB stands for Beauty Balm or Blemish Balm. I am a huge fan of BB creams during summers because it gives you light coverage, it doesn't feel really heavy on your skin, and it's because I am the sort of person who sweats a lot, so wearing foundation during the day just doesn't work for me at all. So today I am going to be talking about these five BB creams, and these are the ones I have used. So this is just going to be my opinion about these creams, and this is not an expert review, it is just how they worked for me. So to begin with, I'm first going to talk about my skin type. I have combination skin, so my cheeks are really dry even in summers to the extent I can literally peel my skin off, and my T-zone is really oily. It becomes a challenge for me to find the perfect product that works for me, and so I have tried a few BB creams and then given it a rest and then gone back to the old one. So this is just how all these worked out for me. The first one was Revlon Photoready BB Cream, and it says it's a skin perfector with SPF 30. Now this is the shade light medium, and it worked perfectly for me. As far as the shades are concerned in this, I think they had about 5 shades, which is a good thing because there are a lot of BB creams that have just one shade. That doesn't really go well with a lot of skin tones, so that is a plus here. The consistency of this cream, it's quite creamy. The texture is quite creamy, it's not runny at all. However, I noticed after a few weeks when I did squeeze the tube, oil separated from the cream, so I'm guessing it's an oil based BB cream, and that didn't work really well for me. Because I sweat a lot in summer, it does give light to medium coverage. Actually the coverage is pretty good as compared to a lot of other BB creams. I was pretty happy with the coverage. However, I stopped using this one because there were 2-3 times when I applied it. Also, I used my fingers to apply BB cream, and I think I went really close to my eyes, and my eyes began to burn. So it wasn't just a one-time thing, it happened like a couple of times, so that was it for me and I stopped using it. It would last me 5-6 hours even after how much I sweat, but I think about after 4 hours it begins to wear off, but you can pull it off for about 5 to 6 hours, and if you do not sweat as much, then I think you can pull it off longer than that. But it retails for about 550 rupees, which is pretty decent for a 30 ml product. So the second one that I used is the Pond's White Beauty BB Plus. It's an all-in-one BB Plus Fairness Cream with SPF 30. There's only one shade, so that might not work out really well for everybody. When I do apply it, especially in summers when I'm slightly tanned, it does feel like there's a white cast on my skin. However, when I'm done with all of my makeup and when I'm done using my compact over it, it does begin to sort of settle down. For darker skin tones than mine, I'm not sure this would work. The consistency, again, it's quite creamy. It is pretty moisturizing for my skin as well. Like, I have to use a moisturizer before BB cream, although they say that it's supposed to moisturize as well, but that's not what it does to my cheeks. So I have to use a very heavy moisturizer. Is pretty light to medium coverage again, however not as much as the Revlon BB cream. The coverage is slightly lesser. It definitely does not cover blemishes. It will cover your redness and make you look like you have an even skin tone. For me, I think it worked for about 3 to 4 hours. So this is about 18 grams and it retails for 125 rupees. There's a bigger size available in it as well. The third one is Garnier BB Cream. It is a Miracle Skin Perfector Daily All-in-One Moisturizer with SPF 24, UVA and UVB protection. So the SPF is slightly lesser as compared to the other two we've just discussed. The Miracle Skin Perfector, well, I'm not sure miracles happen with this because the coverage is pretty light. It gives you a glow, but it doesn't give you a lot of coverage. Like, I have a lot of redness around my cheek and nose area and my forehead. Not sure that it took care of even the redness really well. However, I liked using this on a daily basis because it felt really light on my skin. It didn't feel like I was wearing something at all. Sometimes even moisturizer begins to feel a little heavy on my skin in summers because of how much I sweat. This actually felt pretty comfortable. It doesn't really last long. It lasted for about 3 to 4 hours when I did use it. It's quite runny. So I have a habit of squeezing out a little on the back of my hand and then using my fingers to apply it. But I couldn't do it with this one because it was quite runny, and by the time I squeezed it out here and by the time this transition happened, it was just a mess. It's the only shade available. It worked really well for me, but I'm not sure how it's going to work with the other skin tones. The next BB cream that I got was in my fab bag. It's the Inveda BB cream, and this is the fair color. I really like this BB cream in the sense that it felt really comfortable, did not feel heavy at all, gives pretty decent coverage. It says it's an 8-in-1, supposed to cover blemish, wrinkles, and fine lines. Blemishes, don't expect too much out of it. It's quite runny. That transition from the back of my hand to my face, either it had to be like really quick and it was a battle, or it would just get really messy. Even when I would squeeze out some on my fingertips and just use it like a moisturizer, it would still start dripping down. It feels good, doesn't last really long, again probably 3 to 4 hours, which is not enough because usually my days are really long. It retails for 140 rupees and it's 15 ml. So if you compare it to the Pond's BB cream, it's actually a little more expensive, but this is all natural and it's cruelty free. I did really like it. I probably would have gotten a bigger size after finishing this sample, but then I came across the Colorbar BB cream. Oh my god. This is Perfect Match Beauty Balm SPF 20 paraben free. I usually use sunscreen with BB creams either way in this Delhi heat. It says perfect match, it means perfect match. This is color 001, which is vanilla creme. This is match made in heaven for me. I am wearing it right now. It's pretty much like a very medium coverage foundation. It's absolutely great. The coverage is great. It's actually a lot better than even a few foundations that I know of. It does feel a little heavy when initially you apply it, and you have to be really quick with the application because it dries really quick. So if you want to sort of blend it in, you've got to be quick, otherwise it starts drying on your skin. It gives me a slightly tan complexion, which I absolutely love. It pretty much makes me look flawless. I do not have a lot of blemishes on my face anyway. It's just the redness and a little dark circles that I need to take care of. And this gives me even skin tone, takes care of my dark circles. It's absolutely brilliant. They have, I think, 4 or 5 shades in it. They do cater to the Indian skin tone. A lot of these brands do not really take care of the wheatish Indian skin tones. For somebody who's fairer than me, I'm not sure whether this is going to work or not because this is the lightest BB cream. This is probably my fourth tube. I swear by this. Like, this is my savior every morning. It's absolutely perfect for my skin. In spite of having combination skin, it lasts me the entire day, even an 8-hour day. So this is 29 grams for 550 rupees. Probably is slightly on the expensive side, but it is worth it. It's absolutely worth it. So this is going to be my pick out of all the others that I have tried. But there are certain days that are not very full coverage kind of days, then I go for the Garnier one. So I'm usually shifting between these two. It's for you to be able to decide what kind of skin type do you have, whether you have dry skin or oily skin or combination skin, and the sort of coverage that you're looking for. Are you looking for absolutely light coverage, medium? These are the two extremes, I would say. but the only drawback about the Garnier one is that this is the only shade available. That is covered in the Colorbar thing. So, well, yeah, that was my take on all the BB creams that I have used so far. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please do not forget to comment or give a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do go and subscribe. Until next time, lots of love. Bye.